All right, guys, new intro for the Bear Pack. We have some changes to the rules. These are the new rules. We talked about it, and we're going to change it just a little bit. So I'm going to read these off for you guys. We're looking for one person each week to come on and record all game picks for NBA, NCAA basketball, NFL, and NCAA football. To enter, comment banana on any of the videos you see on Sunday. Once you comment, we will have you on a wheel, so no need to comment again. We're going to spin the wheel one time per week until the end of the NBA season for new guest pickers. The individual with the best percentage record-wise will win cash prizes. We have first place is going to win $500, second place $300, third place $200. So to enter, comment banana, come back the next day, see if you've won, because we got to start on Monday with a new picker every week. Every week you're going to come on for the entire week. You're going to give your picks, and we're going to move on. Trey, we also hit 9,000 subs. So thank you guys very much. We're going to give away a sports memorabilia item, and we're going to give that away to the Bear Pack. So comment. What should we have them comment for this, Trey?
We should probably have them comment split, like banana split.
Okay. Comment split on any of the videos you see today to enter in that 9K sub giveaway. We're going to do that on our live show. We're going to spin the wheel, and then we're going to have you guys pick something that you want. We're not going to pick for you. So comment split down below if you want in that 9K. Next is 10K subs for $1,000 giveaway. We're very excited for that. Enough talking. Let's get to the video. All right, guys, let's get some college basketball picks and props for Monday, November 20th slate of games. Trey, let's pull up the leaderboard. First off, though, this is Dennis Burns. He did win the contest for the first week. He's going to be giving out all of his picks for this week. He's been a loyal member of the Bear Pack, so hopefully he's up at the leaderboard for the most of the season, but he's going to give out picks for the first week, and then we're going to keep on keeping on with this contest. But Trey, let's take a look at the leaderboard to start us off.
Yeah, I went 0-1 yesterday, guys. We all know it. I gave out Wofford at plus 18.5 against Virginia Tech. They ended up losing this game by 22 points, but I'm going to tell you why that I still feel like this was the right side here, guys. We only did not hit by 4 points. By 4 points, we did not cover. Virginia Tech, they shot 57% from the field and shot 50% from three. There was just nothing that Wofford could do. Wofford was making their shots. They shot 42% from the field, 42% from three as well. So they were lighting up the scoreboard with the best of them. They just could not get any stops for this Virginia Tech offense. It was very tough to watch. It was painful to watch, but it was a bad bet, and I'm sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, Trey, and I had heartbreak today in a 1-1 day. If you remember the breakdown of the Providence game against Georgia, I said these teams will probably never be 7 points apart. That's exactly what happened until the very last second of the game. These teams have been neck and neck the entire game. Providence was up by 2 with 34 seconds left, and for no reason at all, with no time left, basically, they took a layup and won the game by 7 points, losing the 5.5 cover for Georgia. We did cash the under 139.5, but we should have went 2-0. Bad beat. I cried a little bit. I'll be honest. I cried a little bit going into the NFL slate. But 1-1, we got to be better today. Let's start it off.
Yeah, I'm going to be attacking this UMass Lowell at St. Peter's game, guys, and I'm very excited to watch this one. I think it should be a pretty entertaining game to watch. That is if you're betting on UMass Lowell in this game. Because give me Lowell here, minus 4.5 points here. I'm not too scared that this is a road game for them because I feel like they should honestly be double-digit favorites. I love that they only need to win this game by 5 points because UMass Lowell, they come this game with a 3-1 record and are 3-0 ATS this season, and they've looked very impressive so far. They've beat Dartmouth, Georgia Tech, and a Division II school by an average score of 84-56, and they barely lost to a Power 5 school and Arizona State on the road by 2 points. So they've been looking very impressive this season. And St. Peter's, on the other hand, they come this game with a 1-2 record and are 2-1 ATS this season. And St. Peter's, they lost to Seton Hall and Fairleigh Dickinson, and they barely beat NJIT, which does not sound like a very big or good school at basketball, if I do say so myself. And if I'm being honest, St. Peter's, they've just not looked very good this season. And I do expect UMass Lowell to easily win this game by double digits. I wouldn't be surprised if St. Peter's doesn't even score 60 points in this game. That's because they come this game ranked as the 372nd scoring team in college basketball. They only shoot 39% from the field. That is no bueno, especially whenever we factor in UMass Lowell. They have one of the best defenses in the country. They are ranked 33rd in college basketball. That's because they only allow people to shoot 36% from the field against them. This game should be over by halftime, in my opinion. Give me UMass Lowell minus 4.5 against St. Peter's.
I love it, Troy. I love it. For my play today, I'm looking at a top 15 matchup. Going to be Purdue going up against Gonzaga. I'm going to take the points with Gonzaga. We know Gonzaga lost a lot of talent, including Drew Timme, but they have done a great job in the offseason with the transfer portal. Transfers this season from Gonzaga, they have Graham Ike from Wyoming, who is a transfer. He's a monster in the paint. They also got Ryan Nimhard from Creighton, who I watched a lot when my brother went to Creighton up there. And then not a transfer, but a freshman this season. Their leading scorer so far, Braden Huff, has been fantastic in the first couple of games. They also have a few returning players, Hickman and Watson. And I think Gonzaga can hang with Purdue in this game. Gonzaga's a pretty big team themselves, having 3 players that are standing at 6'9" or taller. I think they give Zach Edey some trouble in this game. Huff, the freshman, he scored 21 points per game in just 17 minutes per game, so he's basically like a Drew Timme for them this season. Gonzaga's looked good in both games so far this season, and Purdue did have a little bit of a struggle against Xavier in their last one. I'm going to take the points in this top 15 matchup. Give me Gonzaga with the points as my play. Dennis, who do you like this week or tomorrow?
I like a late game tomorrow night. I believe it's in Hawaii. Marquette over UCLA. They're 5.5 points. UCLA has been beating teams like Lafayette, LIU, and Marquette's played better teams. They're number 4 in the nation. They also beat a ranked Illinois team, and UCLA lost their best guy from last year. I believe he's playing for the Heat now, Marquez.
Yep.
And I think Marquette runs away with it.
Yeah, Marquette's got a really good offense, so I do like that play from you there. But Trey, let's move on to the player props. Start us off.
Yeah, I love that Marquette play. And yesterday I went 0-1. It was very frustrating because I gave out Tyler Perry over 17.5 points against Miami, my K-State Wildcats and Tyler Perry. And another thing, I feel like just like with my game pick, we were on the right side. Tyler Perry, he played 40 minutes in this game, scored 10 points only, but he was shooting them up, went 4 for 13 and 1 for 9 from deep. So he was trying his best to hit the over for us there. He played a ton of minutes. I mean, it was just a tough break for us.
Trey, for my notes, did K-State hang in that game or no?
They ended up losing by 8 points.
Okay, so that's hanging. That's hanging. Miami's a really good team, so that's hanging. All right. I had Bryce Hopkins over 14.5 points going up against Georgia. He did have a bounce-back performance. He scored 15 in the game. A little bit of a sweat, but we did get it done 1-0 on the day. Let's move on to tomorrow. Trey, start us off.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Dalton Knecht here to go over his points versus Syracuse. This game is going to be played in Hawaii, just like Dennis's game was earlier. And I think that Dalton is going to be relaxing throughout this game in Hawaii while he is lighting up the scoreboard, because we have seen Dalton take a huge step forward this season. He was one of the most sought-after transfers this summer, and that's because he averaged 20.2 points per game last year at Northern Colorado. And he's enjoyed this nice uptick in competition too, because over the first 2 weeks of college basketball, Knecht, he's averaging 19.7 points per game. That's because he's been very effective all over the court. He's shooting 54% from the field and 83% from the line as well. I expect him to make impact plays throughout this game because this matchup against Syracuse defense is just too juicy. The Orange has allowed New Hampshire to score 72 points on them, Canisius to score 77 points on them, and Colgate to score 75 points on them. I expect Tennessee to easily score 80-plus points in this game, and Knecht, he's the best player and the one who's taken the majority of the shots this season for the Vols. So give me Dalton Knecht to go over his points versus Syracuse.
Yeah, Trey, I like it. That kid's a baller. For my play today, I'm going to be looking at that Gonzaga game. I'm going to take Braden Huff to go over his points against Purdue. Huff is 6'10", 242, and I know Zach Edey's 7'4" monster, but I do think Huff's going to be able to hold his own in this game. In just 17 minutes per game over the first 2 games, he scored an average of 21 points. He scored 23 points in 14 minutes in his last game, and then he scored 19 points in 20 minutes against Yale. I'm assuming because Gonzaga is going to be facing the number 2 team in the nation, that his point total is going to be a little bit lower, somewhere between 13.5 and 15.5, and I'm going to be jumping all over that over. It's also safe to assume that it's going to be a little bit lower than usual because he's going to be going up against Zach Edey, who we all know is a monster down low. I still like his over in this game. I'm going to take his over points going up against the number 2 team in the nation of Purdue. Dennis, what do you have for your play today?
I like, from my same game pick, Tyler Kolek. He's their star senior. He always stepped up big in the big games last year in the tournament, and I'm looking for him to step up big against UCLA tomorrow night.
I like it. I like it a lot. Trey, let's look at the graphics. Start us off.
Yeah, I gave out UMass Lowell, not UMass, minus 4.5 against St. Peter's. I still love UMass. They're coached by my former head coach and Frank Martin, but beside the point. And also went with Dalton Knecht to go over his points versus Syracuse. I love both these plays, guys. UMass Lowell, they are just head and shoulders the better team against St. Peter's. And I think Dalton Knecht is going to light up this terrible, terrible Syracuse defense.
Yeah, but I'm going with Gonzaga against the spread. Trey, I wasn't looking. Did we have a spread?
Yes, it was, I think, +5 for Gonzaga.
Okay. All right. I'm going with Gonzaga +5 going up against Purdue. And then I like Braden Huff to make Zach Edey sweat a little bit and go over his points against Purdue as well. Guys, that's going to do it for NCAA basketball plays and props for Monday, November 20th slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please sure drop a like in this video and subscribe to the channel below. We'll see you guys next video, and thanks for watching. Look at the leaderboard. We had multiple questions this morning about how to become a member for the YouTube channel. Let's do that really quick tutorial. You're going to go to youtube.com. You're going to go to Bears Profit Plays. You're going to search it in. You're going to hit our thing. There's a join button right just to the right of subscribe. You're going to click that. There's two options. You have the Bear Pack for $4.99. That gives you access to YouTube member plays. And then you have the Bear Pack Gold for $7.99 a month. That gives you access to our member plays on YouTube, and it gives you a 1-month membership to our website, bearsprofitplays.com. So if you get the Bear Pack Gold, you save yourself $2 a month, a little bit cheaper if you want to do that. But that is the tutorial for anybody that needed it. We had multiple questions today through email about how to do it, and it wasn't working. But if you want to know, there it is right there. Trey,